How does your sensitivity enable your intuition? So I know a lot of people who are highly sensitive, who are really in tune, who really struggle with it, who feel like they're either trying to shut themselves down, to push things away, they're isolating themselves, they're contracting, they're withdrawing as a protective mechanism because they feel overwhelmed by the information that's out there. They feel overwhelmed by the noise, by the light, by the energies. It just all feels a bit too much. The reality is that your sensitivity actually makes it easier for you to tune into your intuition because you're just in tune. So a lot of people have worked very hard to kind of dull down their senses, to try to suppress how much they feel, suppress how much information they take in. It doesn't actually do that. Really all it does is it eats up a lot of energy and focus, and it separates you on some levels, or at least the perception of trying to feel separate from a lot of things. Really, it eats up a lot of energy and space in your life. So it doesn't actually protect you. What it does is it creates a lot of noise and a lot of static. So it actually gets in the way of the information that you're actually trying to access. So the reality is that we are tuning into information and energy all the time. We're able to use that information to respond to life, to make healthy choices, to know what's best for us, to know what's most aligned so that we can move forward gracefully. And if we're using up a lot of our energy and focus to try to dull that down, we actually make life a lot harder for ourselves. We complicate things. We make it so difficult. So your sensitivity is not a problem. Your perception of it is the problem. The way you view it is what makes it hard for you. So if you think about like trying to do something with grace, with flow, with ease, if you constrict, if you contract, if you're pushing, if you've got this really difficult mindset around it, of course it slows it down. It makes it harder. It takes more time. So the idea is that the more in tune and the more comfortable you can become with yourself, the more you can ease into the idea of your sensitivity being a gift, of it being something that helps you to access the world around you, that helps you to access more truth, more information, more knowledge, and more awareness, then you can start to expand into that more. So if you want to know more about this, if you want to understand more, I am continually running events, both online and in person. And this is something that I work with people one-to-one within their sessions and kind of longer term kind of containers and programs. So if you have any questions or want to learn more, you can find me at withjennifer.com.